Hi, everyone. This is Lady T with your Lessons and Blessings reading for Virgo, July 2023. I hope this finds everybody well. Thank you so much for the support you give the channel. And really, the likes, the shares, the subscribes, the comments, just anything and everything that you do. I appreciate it. And really, the purpose of the channel is to hopefully put out readings that are going to help you in some kind of way. So let's go ahead and get into your energy, Virgo. Center energy. You had a lot of cards that wanted to come out. In fact, I think you got the most cards of all the signs from this particular series. Center energy, Nine of Cups, Knight of Fire, and Seven of Water. So perhaps you're all up in your head about all of the choices you have at this time. You're perhaps delaying things with this overthinking that you might be doing. So really, really get out of your head kind of thing. About the Knight of Fire. This person that is, a wonderful individual who's passionate, very confident, and, they're adventurous because they are, this is what you were wishing for with the Nine of Water. This is what's going to make you happy. So, primary message here for this first set is to get out of your head. Now, crowning energy in the challenge position, Six of Water. So really, really getting out of the past. Looking at memories is what they are and not staying stuck in them. And then the world. So this is about, the world is like the best card in the deck. So really, really coming to a positive conclusion here as the world is in the challenge. So really, really perhaps closing out a cycle even where you're not stuck in the past anymore. You're, open to opportunity. You're open to new things. You're open to passion. You're open to really moving forward in the right kind of energy is what I get. Now, the undermining energy also in the challenge is the Four of Fire. So really, really feeling, excited about stability, about, really wanting to celebrate, have good times, have fun. As you plan out what you want next and wait for it to come in, kind of thing. Okay. And then what led up to this was the Eight of Water. So this is you having the courage, I would say, to walk away from what was holding you back, the nostalgia, the overthinking, the, all those things that were keeping you stuck. Okay. And move towards your happiness, whatever you deem that to be. Now, what we have for the outcome is we got a lot of cards, and a lot of them are still in the challenge position because I want to say you are closing out a cycle, but the cycle is not closed yet. Let me say that. Now, the outcome, again, 4 cards in the challenge, 1 in the upright. We've got the Ten of Air. So this is about allowing for the ending to fully transition, recovering from that closure of the cycle, and realizing you're in new energy. That's what I get there. Here we have the Six of Air. So this is about you moving on to calmer waters, and just really, really enjoying the moment is what I get there. Next, we have the Two of Fire. So this is about, again, you had the Three of Swords down here, Three of Wands down here. So this is where you're starting to like, really think about the future, think about the small details on how to get there, kind of thing, right? Also, Two of Wands could also be perhaps needing to make some decisions as you move forward. Like, okay, let's see, okay, I want to do this. Now, how do I get there? That kind of thing. Then we have the Ace of Fire. So this is, again, you had a lot of options over here, but this is about you looking at the opportunities in a different way as well, because you've stepped into your passion again with the Ace of Fire, or you are. in the process of doing so, because again, this was in the challenge. So this is about you taking the action. This is about you standing in your power. This is about you moving forward, and doing what it is that keeps you feeling that passion, that joy for life, that zest for life, that creativity, that you got your mojo back, so to speak, right? Because you have the three of water in the upright. So again, this is about, getting out and about, celebrating with friends and family, and those you hold dear, and just having a good time. So it's really nice energy, actually. Now let's go ahead and move into the soul helper oracle messages. And the first one we have here, a partnership for the new age. It is time to welcome it. So this is about you allowing for love, passion, and all that comes with that. The person who's the right fit for you to come into your life and being open to it. Next, we have tear down the walls around your heart. Give and receive security and warmth. So this is about opening back up. Okay. After a time when you were really, really perhaps hurt, you were perhaps feeling a lot of things, and you really, really had locked your heart down. And so this is about taking down those walls, having faith and trust that what is coming into your life, what spirit is bringing to you, is all for your highest good, because that's what you've manifested. Um, and, and so now it's okay. I'm bringing it to you. You got to be open to receive it, basically. And then the last one, nature is calling you. It wants to touch, fulfill, and protect you with its healing powers. So this is about getting out in nature. Excuse me. And what I like about this card is you got a lot of greenery on here. Besides being out in nature, again, this is heart chakra healing as well, because nature is very, very, it's healing in a very, very, I can't explain it actually. What's coming through my mind, I can't put into words. So it's just healing. That's all I can say. The fresh air, the just being in nature is just very healing for you. Healing to your heart, healing to your soul, even. It's just that release of the energy that has been stuck also. So really getting out in nature is really highly encouraged for you. Now we're going to move into the lesson messages. So this is the Soldier Journey lesson cards, and we're going to talk about the lessons that you have learned or are learning, because we still have some things on the challenge. So that tells me we have not fully transitioned yet. We are in process. So the first one is gratitude. I am thankful for this life and the opportunity that it presents. So you went through a period of time, and I'm sure that there were periods of time when you were in a different state of mind. You were in the blame game. You were in the, why is this happening to me all the time? What's going on? What's wrong with me? I mean, I know how that goes. And so you could have been in many places, but gratitude was probably not it for a minute. Okay. But because this is in the upright, you've learned this lesson. Okay. This is not a lesson you're learning. This is a lesson you've learned. Okay. Next, we have also another huge lesson that people struggle with every day, is worry. I'm learning that worry doesn't change the outcome. So you can stay up all night, you can pace the floor, you can shed the tears, you can do all that, but unfortunately that doesn't change the outcome. So it's sort of like it's the human experience of how we handle different things, and that worry is a totally human thing, because spiritually you're not worried. You trust. You have that relationship with spirit. You have, that unwavering faith. Yeah, but you got to get there. And that in itself is the journey too, on how to handle the emotions and how to, get through them, and how not to step back into them once you've, handled this worry. Learning how to, have that faith, trust, and confidence in your spiritual team, in spirit, your ancestors, everyone that are guiding you and helping you in the journey, and understanding that they're there to assist you, but they're also there to teach you lessons and help you get through the journey, which is all about learning. And so this is another major lesson for you, that worry changes nothing. And then the last one, regret. I know I cannot change the past. And see that, remember we had the Six of Cups up here in the challenge position. So this is about you understanding that, this journey has brought a lot of enlightenment about perhaps things that you've said, things that you've done, regrets that you've had, and maybe perhaps how you handled things, those kinds of things. So this is about you releasing yourself from any kind of guilt about that, any kind of residual feeling even that needs to be healed, so that you can move forward in this energy of love, of peace, of openness and receptivity. And then the last one we have here is honesty. I can't always expect the truth from others, but I can expect it from myself. And so this is always walking in your energy, your authenticity, because this is about you walking in the honesty that you know is true for you. Okay? Because all you can deal with is you. Other people have to deal with what they got going on. You need to deal with what you got going on. So you walk in your own honesty, your own truth. And that really, really gives you a sense of peace and comfort, because you know that you can trust what you know. It's like you know what you know. I can't explain it exactly. For those of you listening to this, I know you understand what I mean when I say that. But this is also about being honest with yourself about how you feel. What are your feelings, and really getting to the root of that and learning that lesson, that you've got to be honest with yourself, if in every day, always, you know what I'm saying. Now let's go ahead and move into the angels of abundance oracle messages. And the first one we have here is sever vows of poverty. Dear one, there's no need to suffer or sacrifice. Hold the intention of undoing any vows of poverty or self denial that you may have made, consciously or unconsciously, in any lifetime. As you do so, all effects of these vows will be undone for everyone involved in all directions of time. So perhaps, you are experiencing a lack of abundance at this time, and that's because of perhaps past lives and some kind of vow of poverty that you may have taken, and so now it's overshadowing this lifetime, and having some effects on you now. So this is about you understanding that, and releasing that vow because it's no longer needed. And it's a whole new kind of thinking when it comes to vows of poverty these days. I have other cards, and we'll see if that comes out. But you are in a place now where abundance can be had by everyone. So there is no need for vows of poverty. And also self denial, like you got to struggle. Everything's got to be difficult. Everything's got to be hard. No, not at all. When you are in a place of receiving, um, which is more of the divine feminine energy, um, this is more about allowing. This is more about the manifestations, your hopes, your dreams, your desires coming to you because you're in a place to be open to receive it. With vows of poverty, it's almost like you're going against yourself and your hopes, dreams, and desires because of perhaps a conscious or unconscious vow you had in the past. So clearing that out, and releasing yourself from that vow even. Now we've got the gratitude list, and it says counting your blessings and feeling gratitude for what you already have helps you to be centered in your heart instead of fixated on worries in your mind. What and who are you grateful for right now? Keep focusing upon gratitude, and you'll discover the amazing generosity of the universe. And so this to me is a confirmation message, because you already have the gratitude lesson here. So you've learned this, and that's what you're focused on now. You are thankful for what you have. You are thankful for the people in your life. You are thankful for, the assistance and support that you get from others. You are thankful for many things. Okay. We've got dreams of abundance. It says, as you sleep, God, your angels, and your higher self are giving you divinely guided ideas, answers, and solutions. Be sure to record your dreams in a journal because they contain valuable insights that will help you manifest your desires into reality. So, again, having that dream journal right next to your bed, writing that down as soon as you wake up, kind of things, because typically, you can forget dreams, especially if you start moving around. So, really writing that down first thing is really encouraged. And then the last one we have here is declutter. You'll feel better and more focused if you'll take time to clear away clutter from your living and workspace. Donate what you can to help others who may need your items. Be sure to keep your schedule uncluttered as well. So, this is about um, decluttering your life, decluttering your mind, decluttering wherever you can, to give yourself the place and the time to have the space to really settle into that receiving energy. Okay, settling into the peace, settling into the flow, settling into the allowing, even, so that things can come to you. But if you have too many thoughts going on, if you just have too much going on, it just really, really hampers that energy. Now we're going to move into the uh, divine abundance messages, and these were all in the challenge. So the first one we have here is inner child. It says, allow me to give compassion and love to the little one. Let me attend to its deepest needs and feelings. So you see how the child is being, sort of cocooned or held by the lotus flower here. And so this is about really, really loving your inner child at this time and giving some attention to that aspect of yourself. We've got humility. Allow me, divine, to always accept the right assistance. I welcome your help in every way and delight in receiving it. So, again, the allowing, right? So, if people want to help you and assist you and support you at a time that you may need it, you've got to be humble about that and allow for it to happen. It doesn't mean that you are any less of an individual when you need help. That's not what that means. It means that you're stronger, that number one, you'll ask, and two, that you'll allow it. So we've got surrender. And it says sometimes learning to surrender can feel as if you're dying. The ego learns what's hardest to stop trying to control the universe. So this is again about surrendering at this time, surrendering any emotions, surrendering anything that needs to be released. Okay. And just allowing, staying in the now, being open. And it's really just a beautiful energy of flow. Next, we have grief. It says tears are what happens when the ice in the heart melts. So remember, we talked about the heart chakra opening. We talked about the heart chakra healing. And so this is what's happening. You are processing, you are releasing, you are transmuting, you are doing all the things to release this grief for a broken heart or anything that hurt you. Next, we have in the reverse, we have karma. It says there's nothing from a past life that can't be addressed in the current life. So, really, really moving beyond the karma here, and moving on positively in the now. And then we have expansiveness. Eternity is far more creative than the rigid, constrained, and exhausted ego. So you've got a couple of messages that are talking about ego. So you've got so it's really important to let this continue as far as having an ego death. And letting that be done once and for all, and releasing that because everybody knows the saying, pride goeth before the fall. And so, you had to learn some lessons here. And so that's why things have, gone the way that they have. And you accept that because you're open and you're learning. Every day you're learning. You know what I'm saying? Now we're going to move into the Lovers Oracle messages. And again, you had quite a few, but we'll start from the first one that came out, which was trust. It says transformation occurs through acceptance. Once you accept the current situation, it will automatically transform. So this is about you having the trust, faith, and confidence in spirit. You trust what the situation is. You're no longer going against the grain. You're no longer in an energy to worry. You're not in an energy to be feeling any kind of regrets, feeling any kind of negativity at all, to be honest with you. You're just in a trust state, in a flow state, in a I want to enjoy the moment state is what I'm getting. Next, we have emotions are a natural and necessary part of life, but they can also distort your perception and cloud your vision. In order to see things clearly, you must let go of resentment. So if you are holding on to any kind of resentment about anything, this is about that release as well. Next, we have power. You instinctively know what is right for you, and you have the power to say no or walk away at any time. So don't feel like if you are in a situation that you can't say no or that you can't walk away. You are not bound by anything except what you choose to be bound by, and that should only be love, and that should be anything else that you choose. Next, we have time. You are trying too hard. Give it time. So this is about you allowing for the process to take place, not rushing anything, taking it day by day, moment by moment, that kind of thing, and just really relaxing out of the control part. That's where the ego is dying. You are releasing control. Next, we have beware of what you are projecting, for the qualities you admire in another are qualities you both possess. Equally so, the qualities you don't like are also your own reflection. So you could be getting some mirroring going on right now, which is mirroring back both the good things about you that you see in another and the things you don't like that are also in you. So it's an interesting mirror, right? To see certain things that you don't like in another, but they exist in you. So it could be triggering. It could be another part of the lesson you need to learn. And then the last one is sexual union. Honor the place in one another where you are one eternal soul, for there you will find true bliss. So this is about, the intimacy that you share with another, and being fully in the moment is what I'm getting there. Next, we have a romance angel messages. We have some in the challenge as well. The first one we have here is attraction. It says you attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. So again, when you're just in the moment and not allowing other things to cloud your perception or get you into that overthinking, when you just go with the flow, you'll enjoy the moments more. Next, we have worth waiting for in the challenge. Divine timing is at work in your life. So that's why this is not in the upright. Things are not totally on track. You see that through the different cards you have here. So there's things that you're closing out cycles, you are transitioning from one cycle to another. And so things are going to take time. But things are worth waiting for, right? And then we've got engagement also in the challenge position. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. And that's in the challenge position because, again, it has not happened yet. But there's a lot of chemistry. There's a lot of love. There's a lot of passion. And it says there's a strong magnetic attraction here. And it's not just it's not just passion. There's a lot more to it than that, I believe, than just passion. There's genuine love here as well. Now, let's go ahead and we'll take a look at your guardian angel messages. So the first one, blessings. Love, light, blessings. Through this card, you are being showered with angelic light. Accept the blessings about to come your way and know that you deserve to be and have all your heart desires. This is that vow of poverty that you took that now you've released it. Because once you released it, you said, no, I don't want to be, in poverty. I want to be abundant, that kind of thing. Once you change your mindset, your perspective, right? That's why the blessings are coming in, because now you're open to receive. Okay. You are being lovingly guided along a golden path, a magical journey through which you shall discover your true essence, the infinite and eternal you. Congratulations. So really going down this journey is about all the lessons you've learned, and stepping into your authenticity. Next, we have believe. Be open to all possibilities and opportunities. Let go of preconceived ideas. There is nothing to fear. You are constantly surrounded by love. Start to believe in yourself and trust your instincts. Wondrous possibilities and opportunities abound, provided you are flexible, Got to be open, flexible, right? And retain an open heart and mind. Believe all is possible. So anything can happen. And so just be open to it is really believe, have faith and trust. Okay. Star, believe in yourself. You are a wonder of creation. Wash away all fear and discover you are a shining star. Allow all around you to just be. Let go of trying to control. We talked about that. Life, for the light of your soul, will guide you always towards love. Remember, stars are born through explosions of love. Love illuminates all things. Never forget you are truly a shining star. Guardian angel, trust. So again, we have I want to say, wasn't it trust one of these power? Yep, first card. So another repeating message, but this is from your guardian angel, a little bit more in detail. It says, all unfolds in perfect timing. You are one with divine will. Focus only on love, and all you truly desire will manifest at the most perfect moment. Be patient. I, your guardian angel, am watching over you. So again, you've got your spiritual team that got this on lock. You just have to have faith and trust, and you just have to go with the flow. Allow, have fun, and forget all the other nonsense. That's what I'm getting here. We've got judgment. Let go of your fear of being judged. You are good enough. It's time to release all that you have kept safely locked away in your heart. Again, that heart chakra healing. Your true essence and potential have been restricted by structure and method for far too long. There is no right or wrong way. Just be you. We've got action. Drop all fear and just do it. You have the power to create and be whatever you truly want. Look inside your heart and take positive action in those things that bring you closer to achieving your desired goals. Nothing can stop you except your own fears. This card is a positive confirmation from God and your angels that the time is right for you to start a new and exciting venture. So, again, this new beginning, this new passion and creative whatever. You know what I'm saying? So, we've got expression. Express how you feel clearly, lovingly, and honestly without fear or judgment. Say it exactly like it is. You will be resolved. All will be resolved when you express to others how you truly feel. Trust in the power of life to guide you and heal all concerned. Self expression is liberating and healing. So, speaking your truth about stuff, not feeling like you can't say your truth because, you're going to be judged or, whatever's going to happen. You know what I'm saying? Prayer. Dear guardian angel, help me to be flexible in my attitudes and beliefs. Help me not to fear the transient nature of life, right? The transition from the old to the new. Help me to remember the eternal light which emanates from my soul and the eternal light which emanates from the heart of every living thing. Help me to remember that I am eternally guided and loved by God and all creation. Peace. Calm your thoughts and move your awareness to a peaceful space inside your heart. Feel the ebb and flow of love, the eternal movement of the stars. Your life is forever unfolding to greater spheres of love. Relax and do not worry about anything, for all is well. You will soon enter a time of well earned peace and tranquility. So, that cycle that you went through is probably pretty difficult. For you to get that card about the things trying to come into your life, releasing poverty, the dreams of abundance, all those things, um, the peace, the love, all of it. You probably have been through some difficult times. So this leg of the journey was probably very difficult. And the last one here, forgiveness. Holding on to past hurt is preventing you from moving forward and achieving your heart's desires. Let it go. Forgiveness does not mean that you condone another's actions. It simply means that you are no longer willing to be a perpetual victim to a particular person or event. Blame is a waste of your precious energy. Bless and surrender the past, for in doing so, you will reclaim the joy of life. So, again, this is about releasing. This is about forgiving yourself, forgiving anyone involved. This is about forgiveness just completely. Radical forgiveness. They talk about radical acceptance, right? This is radical forgiveness. And this is you moving forward in a whole new, beautiful energy that is about peace and calmness and love and tranquility and just ease. There's nothing difficult in this new energy. That's what I'm getting here, the feeling of the energy. Now, we're going to go ahead and pull a couple of messages from the postcards from Spirit. I'm going to shuffle a couple of times, even though I shuffled these already, but I'll shuffle a little bit here. Okay, last one. Okay, Spirit, please give me a couple of messages for Virgo. What does Virgo need to know? 2 most important messages, please. Okay, 1. Give me 1 more, please. 1 more. Okay, thank you. And you got 3. I'm not surprised because almost everywhere else you got more. So I'm not even surprised. Okay, so let's go ahead and read these. Okay. Dearest you, a rigid tree branch breaks under strong winds, yet flexible seaweed survives powerful ocean swells. Right now, we gently remind you that being flexible is a good choice when faced with life's challenges. Surrender your fixed ideas to Spirit, who knows what is in your highest good and can deliver to you what you need in the appropriate form. In this moment, rather than fighting or being too sure of your way, working out to be a little. Okay, let me try that sentence again. In this moment, rather than fighting or being too sure of your way working out, be a little looser and allow for another outcome. Compromise can be the best way forward if you are to learn new ways of doing and seeing. Stay aware, curious, and teachable. Take life on life's terms. Your purpose may push you in a direction not on your map. Let it. Be so flexible that no storm can uproot you. In the end, you will still be rooted in the world, in abundance, and you will indeed experience the beauty that is yours. We love you so much. Dearest you, we bet you must be so exhausted some days, giving as much as you do, sharing your energy so beautifully in service to the highest good can leave you feeling depleted like an empty well. If it feels as if there's no more water for you, the good news is we have a plan. Today, go take a relaxing bath, book a massage, read a novel, buy yourself flowers or plant something in your garden. Make time for self care, not more work on yourself. By tending to yourself now, you are reminded to do so more often. And be sure to use a word that might have caused you anxiety in the past, but is essential for your well being now. No. Say it with us. No, thank you. No, I can't. You do not have to explain. Just say no, gently but firmly. Then go for a soak. Life will wait for you to bring yourself back to center, replenished and ready for more adventure. We love you so very much. And the last one, I don't read these cards in the reverse. Dear you, now is one of those times you are being asked to add some distance, take a step back, and do nothing but observe. Don't worry about how long it will take to regroup. Just know it's temporary and actually an opportunity to take a breath, slow down, and look at how far you've come. Decisions for the highest good are made when you have clarity, which comes from being open to information from both the intellect and the intuition. When you step into the role of observer, it's as if you turn on a switch that allows your soul to be an essential part of the information gathering and decision making process. In this way, you can approach things from a more neutral and non judgmental place. We know you'll make the right choice. Trust us when we say, now is not the time to get too close to the fray. Step back now. You will be glad that you did. Love you. All right, Virgo. I hope this helps. Much love and light, Lady T.